Stunning desert scenery and jaw-dropping ancient architecture around every corner. There's simply no place quite like it on Earth, with the world-famous city of Petra the crowning glory. Now Jordan is writing a new chapter in the history books, becoming the first country in the Middle East to host a round of the World Rally Championship. FIA President Max Mosley is here to mark the occasion, along with Prince Faisal, Jordan's royal family, the real driving force behind this event. As for the rally, well, it's a gravel event like no other. It has a rock-hard base baked by the sun that presents a brand new set of challenges to the world's greatest drivers. And championship leader Sebastien Loeb says the difficulties go beyond the fact that the stages are unfamiliar and pace notes have to be written from scratch.
It's always very difficult to see the road because it's in the middle of nowhere in the desert, and so you have no trees, nothing, no grass, and you always have to trust the notes, and because a lot of time you don't see the road really.
Loeb's nearest challenger, Mikko Hirvonen, is worried about the effect of the weather, with the temperature expected to hit over 40 degrees centigrade over the weekend.
It's going to be hard for us and for the cars and for the tires as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how the tires can take it. It's so warm, and because there's nothing really where the tire can actually bite in the road. It's just spinning in the top, and they're going to be heating even more than normally, so tires, it's going to be rough for the tires.
If either Loeb or Hirvonen are caught out by the conditions or the terrain, then Chris Atkinson could find himself in the thick of the battle for the World Drivers' title, something not many fans would have predicted at the start of the season.
I always come into a new season like with a 100% approach and really fit and going, and then when you get some good results, the momentum builds.
This is how the championship looks after 4 events. Loeb taking over the lead from Hirvonen after the Finnish driver threw away a 50-second lead in the last rally in Argentina. In the manufacturers' race, Citroën have closed the gap to Ford from 12 points to just 3. The rally is based by the Dead Sea, just 50 kilometres or so from Jordan's capital, Amman. There are 3 days and 359 kilometres of fast desert action to come, with several of the stages actually below sea level. And the enthusiastic welcome that Jordan has made for the WRC was clear to see at the ceremonial start overlooking the Dead Sea. Sebastien Loeb getting the first ever Middle Eastern World Championship rally officially underway. It's the following morning, though, that the rally proper begins, and as the marshals get the local traffic out of the way, we're ready to get the event started. A step into the unknown then for Loeb as he prepares to make his way into the 13-kilometre Stage 1. Heard what the drivers were expecting this weekend, but driving the stages during the recce is one thing. This is the first time they've been tackled at full speed. And you can see the hard-packed surface we've heard about here, and an early moment for Sebastien. Briefly off the road, and a lucky escape there. Well, having lost his championship lead to the quadruple world champion at the last round in Argentina, the focus of this man, Mikko Hirvonen, will be to finish ahead of Seb. And what a start to the season it's been for Chris Atkinson. Three podium finishes in the opening 4 rounds, and the Australian is in a fantastic third in the championship. Oh, but he spun just a few kilometres into the rally, but it's an early setback for the Subaru driver, and he'll be left playing catch-up for the rest of the morning. And back with Loeb, who hasn't had the best of luck on new rallies in recent years. Taking a look at Loeb's telemetry here, you can see how fast this rally is in places. Over 200 kilometres an hour through there. And hard onto the brakes before the final left-hander. Into the flying finish. And that's the first stage cleared for the world champion, and a chance now to hear his first impressions of the Jordan Rally.
Sebastian, into the first stage of first ever Rally Jordan. What's it like first on the road?
Very difficult. I don't know if I have a problem in the diff or if it's a road like this, but I lost completely the control. In a very slow speed, in a few places I couldn't keep the car in the like I wanted. It wanted to go to turn to have a spin, and so I don't know. After that I was really careful.
Loeb finding this new rally tough already then, and Hirvonen also looking very wild on this first stage.
Oikein eri sisältä aukeaa yli nypyn 200.
Finn fast approaching the stage finish now. Very wide again at that final corner, but I think he's going to be quicker. Yes, a good start from Mikko. 4.1 seconds up on the world champion already.
Mikko, Sebastian said he wasn't sure whether it was the surface or his car, but he said it was just so slippy. What was it like second on the road? You had his lines to follow.
Yeah, but I went even wider. I couldn't stay on it. It was very, very slippy and not a good try, but okay, it's still early. We'll see.
Ford's Jari-Matti Latvala has proved to be one of the revelations of the year. He's already claimed his debut win in Sweden and has proved a quick learner. Can he make an early impression on the inaugural Middle Eastern event? The split times have shown he's setting a faster pace than Loeb, but he's not quite on the level of his teammate Hirvonen. Intriguing start so far then, and further back Dani Sordo, who attended the event last year to take part in the recce, is looking very quick. The grip seems to be improving for these later runners as well, and it's looking good for the Spaniard. He could beat Hirvonen's time here. Yes, half a second quicker. Sordo takes the lead as things stand. The surprises continue then, and let's not forget that we've already seen something of a resurgence for Subaru so far this season. With Atkinson struggling on this stage, it's up to Petra Solberg to take the challenge to Citroën and Ford. It's going to be very close, and he's dead level with Sordo.
You look a bit surprised by that, but it looks like road conditions is going to be a thing.
I'm a little bit surprised because I was very difficult to get, like a rhythm. I was a little bit too much over the road, and too much sideways. But it's a good start anyway. But we have to try to do something to try to improve the stability a little bit, yeah.
PG Anderson and the new Suzuki team have had a torrid couple of rallies after a promising start in their debut season. Oh no, he's sideways here. He's already off. More frustration for the reigning junior champion. He's beached in a sandbank at the edge of the road, and that is the end of his day. It's not a leaderboard many would have predicted before the event, but after the first stage, it's Dani Sordo and Petra Solberg who are equal first. Hirvonen's in third, just half a second behind, with his teammate